Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are unboxing the foldable washing machine you must have been seeing on social media. I got this machine from this company called Temu. I saw an ad while scrolling through my Instagram and I thought, let's order it. It's a product which not a lot of people know about. You guys must have also been seeing this publicity and I thought, why not do a review? So here's the box. The packaging is quite basic. I mean, it is from China, so do not expect some high quality packaging. It's a simple cardboard box. So when you open, you get this little leaflet with badly translated instructions in English, and the product, the machine itself, in a simple plastic bag. I'm trying to focus in on the instructions, but as you can see, my camera is having some trouble focusing in on the small letters. But I'll let you know later on in the video what the text is all about, as I will be reviewing the product. So as I'm taking the product out of the bag, the machine does look like it's made of sturdy quality plastic. This is the typical charger, and this is the top of the machine, which is made in hard plastic. And as you can see, the dark purple area, which is the foldable part, and the bottom with the suction feet. You also get this little black water outlet, so that once you're done washing your clothes, you can drain the water out. A little portable handle, and so this is the machine semi-folded, and this is fully unfolded. Honestly guys, as I can touch the machine, the product, as I'm seeing it front, back, left, right and center, the product does seem, although it's made in plastic, it does seem quite sturdy. This is the front with the buttons, and I can't wait to try it out. So let's start unpacking the power cord. It's a basic power cord. I plug it in. So just to clarify, this is a power cord and not a charger. You will need this machine to be plugged into the power outlet while the washing is being done. Also, make sure to close the water outlet. So you switch on the machine by long pressing the power button for 2 seconds. By default, the original setting is for a 10-minute wash. So you can choose between a 10-minute wash, a 15-minute wash, or a 2-minute drying cycle. This is what the machine looks like. You have these 4 blue lights and the rotator model in the center. So it goes clockwise and then counterclockwise and then back and forth, back and forth. From what I can see, it's quite powerful. Of course, it's not a real machine, so do not expect like turbo engine noises. To switch between different modes, you simply have to single press the power button, and you can switch between the 10-minute mode, the 15-minute wash, or the drying cycle. So I start by adding water. So the leaflet said that you should not put water hotter than 60 degrees Celsius because it might start to melt the plastic. So that's why I'm using a clinical thermometer to measure the temperature. Right now it's at 37 degrees, so I add a bit more hot water. Now the clinical thermometer is maxed at 42 degrees. It cannot measure temperatures higher than 42 degrees Celsius. So I finally used a room thermometer, and as you can see, when this thermometer maxed out at 50, that's where I stopped. So I'm still waiting. Here you can see the temperature rising to 50. I touched the water, and to the touch, it did feel quite hot. And because I didn't want to risk ruining this machine, I thought any temperature between 50 to 60 is okay. So now I'm going to add the products, the washing products. Vanish, this is kind of a reinforcer to your detergent. It kind of strengthens the washing power of your detergent. So half a cup of Vanish. I'm also going to add a stain remover which I got from the local market. It's called Action Complete. It also kind of weakens the stains. I normally you should spray directly on the fabric, but I'm going to just spray in the water directly. And I'm finally going to add the detergent, which is Ariel Liquid Wash. And so now we begin. So just to give you a heads up, I'm not going to pause the video or cut it short or anything while the washing is taking place. I want you guys to be sure that this is 100% true review. So for the entire 15-minute cycle, washing cycle, I'm going to keep the recording as is. This is how the water looks like when you start the machine. So for the next 15 minutes, I'm going to keep the camera on. So to recap, I'm using for this particular review about 4 liters of water, hot water. I personally like to make sure that the clothes I'm washing are completely clean. So it's just a personal choice that I like to add so many washing products. So now I'm starting to add the clothes. The first garment is an underwear. It's in polyester. Now, you should know polyester fabrics are normally very difficult to wash, even in a regular washing machine. So this one is not very dirty. We'll see what it looks like. There was a little kind of a stain. And this underwear is in cotton. Stain which you're seeing is a mixture of Elmer's glue and water to replicate body fluids. I used this Elmer glue solution on 4 different underwear, which I'm going to use for this review. You must know that this machine is not meant for heavy loads or heavy duty washing. It's meant for small garments, napkins, towels, cushion covers maybe. So for this review I'm going to use 4 clothes, and we'll see how the washing takes place. Okay, guys, so the 15 minutes are complete. Let's see what we have here. So, taking out the first polyester underwear, I'm gonna rinse out the excess water and let's see if it was able to get cleaned or not. So, as you can see, there's still some stain. It's not as strong as before the wash, but still it hasn't gone completely. But as I said, polyester is difficult to wash. So this one we'll keep aside and we continue to look at the cotton ones. So as you can see, the Elmer glue solution has completely washed off. I'm quite surprised to see that in 15 minutes it was able to get rid of every single trace of the stain. Let's continue to look at other garments. Now, from experience, I know that Elmer glue is not that easy to wash off, even if you try to rinse it under hot water with your bare hands. It takes some time to clean it. I'm quite surprised to see how well this machine has worked. Okay, here I see a couple of little stain, traces of the stain towards the right. And let's see the next one, the last one. On this particular one, I had put a couple of drops in the center, so let's see if they're still there. This one is completely clean as well. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but I don't see any traces of the glue on the fabric. So out of the four underwear, two were completely clean and two were sort of clean. I'm going to wash it again for another 15 minutes. So this time I'm going to speed up the 15-minute wash and we'll see what the results are. Normally, in a traditional classic washing machine, I wash my clothes for at least 1 hour to get all the stains out. So here I see that now after the second wash, the stain is completely gone from the polyester one. And let's review the other three cotton ones. I don't see any traces either. This one is a lot better, cleaner than before. So no traces of the glue anywhere. So for this test, I have seen after about 30 minutes of wash, the machine was able to get rid of all the stubborn stains. Okay, so now we're in the bathroom. We are going to drain out the dirty water. We'll see how much the machine was able to wash the underwear. As you can see, the water is quite dirty. I was not expecting this machine to work so well. Some residue from the washing, and even the drainage system works perfectly well. So now I'm going to test the dryer function. This is the little basket which came with the machine. It was shipped to me separately in a separate box, so that's why you won't see it in the original unboxing. So these four underwears which I washed in this machine, I haven't wrung it yet. I'm just simply putting these four underwear in this basket and we'll see how it works. This is what it looks like. So basically, my idea to test four garments was quite good because anyway, this little basket cannot take more than four underwear. So I just saw that one of my underwear flew out. Let's give it a second go. So the basket popped out completely this time. I'm gonna have to stop it, I think, and reload it. Here's the second go. So this time I pushed down the fabrics, the four garments, very concisely so that they don't pop out. So that is something to remember when using the dryer function, that you really have to push down the clothes into the basket so they are quite tight in there. So this dryer function will run for 2 minutes. We'll see what happens at the end. Okay, so let's take everything out. Okay, so I see some water inside the machine. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. It's not much. When I took out the garments, I could feel they were still quite wet. So the dryer function did not work very well. Anyway, so I'm going to throw out this water and give you my final reviews. So overall, I am quite happy with this machine. As you saw, it's quite effective in getting rid of the stains. If it can get rid of Elmer glue solution, it will be able to get rid of anything. It's easy to fold and unfold. It's not very heavy. I think about 500 grams or so. It's quite portable. The material used is, I mean, for $46, it's really not bad. The only thing which did not meet up my expectations was the dryer function. I mean, forget about being effective, it did not work at all. I was also quite let down by the fact that you cannot add water hotter than 60 degrees in this machine, because personally I like to use 90 Celsius hot water to make sure that the clothes are actually clean. But compared to what I saw during the review, I think the machine does quite a good job, even with 60 Celsius water. Another point which kind of bugged me was the fact that the power cord is not very long. So I don't know if in which environment you're going to use this machine, but really need to make sure that either you have a extension cord with you when you're using the machine, or you need to be close to the power outlet. So let me know in the comments if you guys get to use this machine, what are your thoughts about the product, and what other products you would like me to review.